All right. And we should be good to go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah. Give me a moment to turn the music on because we've got the Beast Breaker soundtrack that I want to play today. Really fun indie game, by the way. If you're into pinballing, ping-ponging mice in a way that is strategic for battle, it's very good. And the music is so relaxing, and I need it because that's my lock-in and focus soundtrack. So do let us know if the audio is balanced and everything's good. Hopefully it's good. But yes, hello Nuva, hello Lexi, hello Mason, Saturn, Bernie, Kiri. Lovely to have you all.
Hello, hello.
Yes, for everybody that's new here, hi, I'm Kat Alyst, your resident storyteller fairy. I voice act, I draw, I make creepy little dolls, and life is good. And this is my lovely co-host, Beth.
Hello. I do a variety of things. Mishmash, good. Making little gremlins.
Yeah.
And vibing.
I like your gremlins. Your gremlins are very good. Yeah. Alright, hello Bella. Alright, so last time when we left off, I was working on this lovely piece for Nutcracker season, which is a lovely event run by our lovely friend Nuva there in the chat, where all of us come together to make these... Oh, I'm sorry, Bella. You're not just a storyteller fairy, you're also a queen. Well, I can't just say that, Bella.
Why not? You look good in red.
I am also a gremlin. Oh my god. I love you guys. But yeah. What are words? So last time we were working on this piece, and we lined it and we started flatting it. I've since almost finished flatting it. We are going to be... No, don't do that. Clip, please. We've mostly flatted it. It does need a couple of touch-up areas just to make sure that every little pixel is filled in. Because I can see, even from this distance, where some of them aren't. The thing is, I went and redid all the work we did in our last stream, because, your girl made the canvas the wrong size. So, this is a lesson, a cautionary tale. Please make sure that your canvas is the right size and resolution before you get into the really heavy stuff. It's one thing when it's the sketch phase. It's another when you're rendering an entire piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay though. Honestly, I'm really glad that I took the time to redo it, because there were some things that I wasn't happy with in the original. Like, you know, I didn't really love the way Lorraine's face was coming out. It just wasn't really doing much for me. Her eyes closed, I like it a lot more. She feels a little more joyful. Honestly, I debated doing the same for Orin, but I'm like, nah, it's fine. Honestly, his colors have been so hard to figure out. Both of them have been, but it's fine. It's gonna be great. Yes, the babies. But also, yes, Beth is a queen. Bow down to the queen. Alright. Also, where am I getting pinged? I muted this server. Okay. Nope. I did mute that server before we started, but they decided to announce something right as right as I'm going live. That's at everyone. It doesn't need my attention. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh my god. Nuva, I'm so sorry. I feel your pain.
It's a pain.
Yeah. As usual, do read the description, if for my rules and guidelines on this stream. I do have rules about spoilers, and I do have rules about, hey, you know, language and backseating, so it would be really great if we could respect that a little bit more this time. Last time we had a couple of, but it's fine. It's all good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Abdo Eid, welcome. I'm not sure I
Hello.
call myself a samurai, but hey, I'll take it. Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, artist, graphic designer struggles, they are very real. Also, cool thing is this is the first time I am streaming with 2 monitors. My mom recently replaced her laptop, and its screen is big enough she doesn't need a bigger monitor, so, I'm borrowing for a little bit, just to see how it is. Holy cow, the color profile is different across the 2 screens, and that's gonna take some getting used to. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to change that in the future, but on the chance that I can't, it'll be fine. It's fine. But also, the reason I didn't stream with 2 monitors before is because it actually drove me bananas. Like, oh my god. My pen tablet has never played nice with that. Alright, where am I looking? Lorraine, where's your gold layer? Oh, is that... Wait. What layer did I do that on?
The mood.
Oh no, I did it on the red layer. Oh no. I wasn't supposed to do that there.
Put the color in the layer, Crunk. Wrong layer!
It's fine. It's fine. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Your name is not ringing a bell for me, but you're one of Bunny's people. Welcome. It's lovely to have you guys. Yeah, so you guys were awesome to my friend Bunny, you know, going over and checking out her stream. She was great. I ended up, after the stream was over, co-hosting with her. That was not planned, by the way. That was very far from planned. But she had room, and who was I to say no? So we ended up talking dolls, and it was awesome, and just, wow. We also revealed that, yeah, we're planning on doing a doll podcast in the new year, and that's going to be fun.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. No, it's going to be awesome to get to, you know, chat with my fellow doll customizers about doll-related things. Like, I love it.
Nice. Nice.
Why do we even have that lever? You know, I've never attempted doing a Yzma voice. Maybe I should consider that. Although, who can really replicate Eartha Kitt? Like, queen energy.
Indeed.
Listen, I gained such an appreciation for Eartha Kitt last year. I got invited by my friend, Alvin, to be a part of his Sonic Characters Christmas Carol project. And it was like a bunch of Sonic voice actors, like fan voice actors, of course, singing Christmas carols as characters, and I was asked to do Santa Baby as Rouge the Bat. And it was an experience. Man, it was a lot of fun. I think it's a very interesting project.
Hey, Rainfall!
Rainfall, welcome, darling. Lovely to have you here. Alright, just going in and getting the little tips of the pixels here.
So, I don't know if I've told you about this, but I ended up learning about a thing.
Ooh.
From Starfish Faces videos.
Yes. And what did you learn?
So, in the tab that has the squiggle, whatever the technical term is for what the bottom of a speech bubble.
Yeah.
If you go into that one, there should be a dustpan.
If I go into the tool where there's the speech bubble, there should be a dustpan.
Yeah. Hold on, I got a better idea. Let me go into my clips studio.
I am morbidly curious where this is going, Beth.
Makes sense, trust me. Hi, Super Aiden. Hi, Falcon. Kaka.
Kaka! Hello, Falcon. Hello, Aiden. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Lexi. Yes. Oh, which rainbow idol did you find? I'd love to see you later.
Nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, actually, it's the correct line. in the correct line tab.
The correct line tab. Okay, not ruler.
It's the little tiny bit with the line.
Correct line, really? Okay. I'm not seeing a dustpan.
If you click on the...
I mean, it kind of looks like a dustpan, this last one. Redraw vector line width. Wait a minute. Is that what you're about to point me in the direction of?
No. It's the remove dust.
What? Where the heck is that? Oh, I see it. What? What is this?
And then you click it on... You click it, and then it colors everything in with the surrounding pixels.
What the fuck? That's amazing. What the heck? I may need to use that here because I'm just realizing now I made a mistake on this part. Let me fix that up. I am gonna go a little bit old school with just cleaning this up for now. But, oh my god. That's amazing.
Now we know.
Now we
Also
know.
Yeah. Yeah, so much fun. Aiden asked, did you see the pic you replied yesterday about the flawed inky? LOL.
I did. I am so sorry I forgot to respond. Yeah, that was... So, for those of you who do not follow me on Blue Sky or Twitter... I'm not posting as much on Twitter these days, but I had to put this on Twitter. You know, it was just too funny not to. Oh god. I did something on the wrong layer and now I'm trying to undo. Okay, there we go.
Hi, Lucky.
Hello! Yeah, so I posted about this little Bendy figure that I found with the wrong packaging. His packaging was labeled Sammy Lawrence, but he was very much Bendy in the package. And this just tickled my funny bones so much that I had to post it to the internet. And I feel like everybody's really disappointed that I didn't buy it. Oh, if you ever want to know where any of my social medias are, check... Oh, what is it? Check my channel. Because I need to look for where it is. In my About section... I have this nice little link tree, and my link tree will bring you to all of my different social medias. So if you want to see my Blue Sky, my Kara, my art fight, because that's on there, because yes, it tells you what I do on some of those different platforms. It's just nice. So yeah, About section of my channel, link tree. It should say well, it says link tree. But it's also like, you know, links to all my art forms is the formal title for it. Sorry, I had to look at that. But yeah, Blue Sky is same username as most of my platforms, but that'll just give you a direct link, which is probably easier. Yeah, the gold is... That's not all the way. Okay, is everything with her skin the correct color? Yes, but we missed a thread on the liner. Okay. Okay, let's clean this up. I'm sorry, this is a bit of the tedious and boring part to watch, but it's a good thing to start with because it means that we're gonna get some nice chatting in before I really buckle in and focus.
Heck yeah.
Alright, and if the gold is on this layer, let's fix that. Yeah, I put each of my flats on different layers. That way, if I need to change the colors on something later, I can just delete that layer and then go back.
Ooh.
Oh, we're getting into this already.
Starting strong, starting fast. I was about to say, have we seen Lone Wolf News?
Yes, I've watched that trailer like 5 times today. Beth and I discussed it intimately. I'm actually, you know, Beth, I've been thinking about it since our conversation earlier, and I have to say, I am... This is the first time I've actually been mildly excited for Lone Wolf.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Like, there are still some things I'm questioning with it. There are still some things I don't think they're doing as well as they could. Oh no. That's
Here,
not
I got
right. I literally just clicked on it.
I'll get a link to Cat's Blue Sky.
Oh, thank you, Beth. Yeah,
You're
here.
welcome.
Yeah, no, it's still the... I updated that link. Okay, a thing about my link tree, I did change what it is recently. I'm gonna give you my link tree as well, just for the sake of... It's good to have. Yeah, no, I saw the new trailer. It's good. It's very good. There are some things that I have some questions about. Oh, you think Linktree is down? I literally just opened it twice. How would it be down? What? Second weird man. Okay, I think...
Oh, it's gone. I've just gotten Linktree is currently undergoing maintenance back soon, so I think people can access their own
Oh, that's
Linktree.
bull.
Yeah. Weird choice, but okay, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, okay. Let's fix up the screen. Yeah, so, really excited we're getting more Bendy Land content. That's great.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I'm excited to have Joe J. Thomas back. Like, always a good day when I get to hear that guy talk. He's great. Like, you know, don't tell the other voice actors this, but he's pretty high up there on my list. This is a lie. I don't have a list. I love them all. But yeah, no, like, good stuff all around. I do have some questions in regards to, like, what is up with the weird security camera looking things.
It's the Bioshock turret.
See, I've never played Bioshock, so this is more meaningful to you than it is to me.
They really, if I remember correctly, they're just kind of there. In Bioshock, they're an enemy you can hack in order to shoot other people for you.
But why would I want to do that? That's not fun. That's not whimsical. Well, Bioshock's not whimsical.
There's a certain whimsy to it. You know, Sandra Cohen is very whimsy.
Beth. No.
Yes.
No. Okay.
They're mini. Norman and his little Norman.
No, you're right. Wait. I mean, I will be forever annoyed if that's the case, because we had a really good opportunity for cameraman. But cameraman!
Mini Normans.
Mini Normans! The Normanettes! The Normanites! The Norms!
The Norms!
Also, no, I'm not playing Bioshock. I own all the Bioshock games on the Epic Games Store. But I will not be playing it. Oh god.
That is a We Ask Flag whenever he's free.
Oh god, yeah, We Ask Flack.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love that the Bendy team has such a strong love for Bioshock. Every time I hear Lauren nerd out about Bioshock, it is like the best thing ever. But also, I don't have the stomach for that. I'm a wimp.
Yeah, it is very wimpy. It is very much not for the faint-hearted.
I mean, that being said, though, I do have some friends who have a Bioshock AU, and, Manny's in it, very briefly.
Yeah. I mean, Bioshock is one of those things where you can really like the aesthetic and the vibe and the story, but be totally happy not actually playing the game.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do both of their eyebrows on the same layer. Is that stupid? Yes. But I get to be stupid. It's my stream.
Well, I'm lucky. Different levels of people's style tolerances. You
Yeah.
know, what one person's jump scare is another time's joy. Scare. Jump joy?
No, I am not. I mean, yeah, Dober's a distant friend, but no, not what I'm talking about. I have some Nutcracker friends who are really into BioShock, and they have an AU, which is different, very different. Yeah. Yeah, BioShock is a video game. It's a trilogy, actually, and everyone I talk to about it hates the third one.
Kat,
I believe you. I understand it's bad, but I love that it's like universally agreed upon.
the third game did what Chapter 5 did for Bendy and the Ink Machine, but somehow worse.
Ew. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it started off great, and then boom.
Okay.
And then the DLC tried to retcon things, and that was bad.
Oh, you never do that. Okay, Abdoid asks, have you ever played Me-Side? I do not know what that is. So, if you'd like to educate me, I am more than open to hearing it.
I think I know which one they're talking about. It's a new psychological horror game that came out where you're playing a game about a guy who plays this daily game where you take care of this little avatar, and then the avatar comes into the real world, and she's a yandere.
Oh no, she's a yandere. Aww.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you had me until that part. Nothing wrong with yanderes, by the way. Yanderes are great. They're just not to my personal taste. Jeez, I missed a lot. Yeah, BioShock 3 is the one that's called Infinite. To be fair, that every time somebody names something Infinite, it never goes well. Looking at you, Sonic. I say as that's my only experience with anything named Infinite.
Well, surprisingly, Infinite makes it very narrow.
Oh, that's not the right color. I've been filling that in with whoops. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah. Listen, OCs are good. OCs are valid. Everybody's got a taste for something out there. And it's okay if our tastes are different. Like, I'm not a FNAF fan. But how many of my friends are FNAF fans? And how much do I love them? Quite a bit. Alright. I think that's all the skin gaps closed. Let's move on to his hair. By the way, I have different layers for hair and fluff on him because, oh god. Yeah, it's all white, but I need that.
Very floofy.
He is incredibly fluffy. He has so much white in his palette. Why did I do this to myself? I hate shading white.
Because how else is he gonna be a rabbit?
Shut up! He could have all these other colors that are amazing.
Is Oren going to have to go through the fashion show of color?
No.
The wonderful world of color with Oren!
No. Manny would be too happy about that. So that's why it's never gonna happen. Yeah, it's like 000 white. And I know that's not smart. You don't need to go I told you so about it. I will deal with the consequences of my actions shortly here. For now, I'm just making sure that everything is as filled in as it can possibly be. Then we will get on our way to shading. And it's gonna be delicious. Well, actually, no. I lied. First, we are going to figure out some stripes, because I didn't like the way that I did it last time. So we're gonna do it a little bit differently. With no line art, it's just gonna freehand this with the pen brush.
We gonna do the vibes.
Oh lord, we vibing. Because, you know, that's what we do on these streams. We vibe. Vibe check. Make sure you're vibing.
Mm-hmm.
The rap is gonna be stuck on your brain.
There's a couple of BioShock raps. I'm trying to remember which.
Of course there are. Why didn't I pick up on that sooner? I mean,
Dan Bull? I don't remember.
Okay, let's get your fluff here. And here. Alright, that's in your hair.
Oh, okay. So apparently for the me side, he gets sucked into the game and he's trying to get out of the game. Okay, a lot of detail.
Oh, wait. I have seen this. This has been advertised on my Instagram recently. It actually looked really interesting. I hope people playing me side enjoy it. I hope the devs had fun making it.
That's the important part.
Yeah. Regardless of what I think of the game, I just hope the people involved with it enjoyed the process. You know? Like, that's my vibe. People making art that they want in the world.
Also, yeah, you're probably right, Nuva. I don't know who it is.
No, like, Sora Kingdom Hearts? Is that you? Also, thank you. They are my babies. I love my OCs very much. Alright. Have you noticed any colors missing while we've been doing this? Because I have not.
I've been following the YouTube stream, so I might be a little...
Oh, shit! Beth, why didn't you say something? I would have screen shared for you! Beth!
I'm sorry!
I love you so much!
I had half the thought to ask, but I wasn't sure.
No! It's literally not rude! I want you to see the stuff! Oh my god!
Sorry.
See, this is why we work well together. I say that is very dysfunctional.
The red, there's a little bit of a gap of white.
I know. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Let me just put some of these layers in a folder so that I can function. Oh my god.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're literally fine. Oh my god. Okay, where's his red layer? Alright, it's called shirt, because that's the only red thing on him, because I'm still debating if I want it to be red. Or at least this specific shade of red. The reason it's this shade of red, in case you're curious, is because that's the same shade of red as Lorraine's gemstone, which is, you know, the thing holding her soul. I think that would be really nice.
Oh, yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah, I'm terrified to shade that later. I chose the poofiest freaking sleeve. I will be pulling up a very specific reference on the other side of the stream. Oh my god. Okay. Is there anything wonderful down here? There is. There are a couple gaps in. It's alright. No one's gonna be looking that closely at it. Nuva, please hide the legs on my piece when I submit this. They're so bad.
Oh, the boot. You see the boot.
Yeah, I see the boot. Fuck the boot. All my homies hate the boot. Yeah, I you know, I appreciate that you guys keep coming back even though I'm incredibly unhinged. I mean, maybe that's the charm. I don't know what it is y'all like about my streams, but I'm glad that I get to do this with you every now and again. It's great.
Yeah. Bernie asks, what is something you look forward to that was shown in the Lone Wolf trailer?
Other than Bendy Land, I want to know more. Like, I'm not sure looking forward to is the right word. I want to know more about what was up with that robot Boris. Like, I got questions about that robot Boris, okay? Like, it's shown for, like, half a frame. Like, half a second. But, give me more of that guy.
Jump scare.
Yeah.
You just get the jump scare gift.
Oh my god. Speaking of which, speaking of gifts specifically, have you guys gone and checked the Steam page for Lone Wolf? Because that's my sticking point about Lone Wolf. It has a separate Steam page from Boris and the Dark Survival. So what I'm guessing is going to happen, and don't quote me on this is a speculative thing, what I'm thinking is going to happen is that when Lone Wolf comes out, the Steam page for Dark Survival is going to get delisted. Because, like, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me for both of them to be up at the same time. But if that's the case, I have several questions about how they plan on rolling out Lone Wolf to everybody who owns Dark Survival. Like, I thought the Steam page for Dark Survival was just going to get updated into Lone Wolf, and then that would be very seamless. But it's not. It's a separate Steam page. And I just found this out today because, you know, the Steam page finally came out. It's very weird. Like, I don't know how they're going to go about that. I don't know how that's going to be executed, but I'm curious to see what happens. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, that's kind of my question too, of how they're gonna handle the logistics of their province.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. And also, like, I don't understand why we would delist the old one. I know that this new one is better. Well, it's supposed to be better, at least. But what if it's not? Like,
Yeah.
Or what if, you know, regardless of what is or isn't good, that's not important. What if I just like the old one better? Like, you're gonna deprive people of the opportunity to play that? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, and my question is, they keep wanting people to, they keep advertising the old one, and it's like, if you
They
buy
keep,
it,
like, giving away the old one for free.
and it's like,
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah. I hope not. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't know why OBS decided to mute things when I moved, but okay. You were saying, Beth.
my bad.
I did not mean to cut you off. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. My question is, what is the incentive for people to buy Lone Wolf when it comes out? Because I don't think we're going to have a shadow drop of the game, because they're trying to aim for everybody gets it at the same time, which means, you know, there's going to be phantom listings and stuff on like the Switch or Xbox and all of that. So people will find out when the date comes out, more or less. So it's kind of like, what's the incentive here? Why should I buy the game later when I can get it for free now? Especially since it's on sale.
Yeah, like, literally, I believe it costs $1.47 right now, because it's on sale for 50% off until the 19th. So if you guys want to get your hands on this game, by all means. I mean, Boris and the Dark Survival, even without Lone Wolf, was a really fun experience. And if you were there for my streams of it, I mean, you saw, yeah, I got frustrated towards the end, but I also had a lot of fun.
Yeah. It was shenanigans, and good shenanigans.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, was it perfect? No, but, like, still really, really solid.
It was an enjoyable experience. Oh yeah, the glitch with the ghost ink. The white ink demon.
See, there are some days where I wish they would bring that back as like a joke or a reference or something. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I waited. Wait, I should be doing this on a separate layer. Heck! I say as if I haven't done that enough already.
A new layer!
Yeah. No, like, genuinely... Like, Lone Wolf has potential to be a really great game. I just need some clarity on some of the details surrounding it, and also, like, I need a little bit more on the official JDS page, personally. Like, okay, so one thing I'm really happy that they've done with Lone Wolf. Did you guys see they have a press kit?
They have a press kit. They did the responsible thing.
I'm so happy about this. Oh my god. Like, it's such a dumb thing to be nerding out about, but, like, it's a press kit, guys. We've never gotten that. Or if we have, it's like, I just want them to, like, utilize the JDS website for more stuff. Like, frequently asked questions would be so nice to have. Okay, a press kit, for those of you who are, you know, who are not into the world of press or graphic design out there, I'm going to talk a little bit about branding guidelines, to go with this, because similar concept. Press kits are something that you put out there so that when people cover your game for, like, you know, journalism or, you know, news websites that are, you know, talking about gaming, they have images and other information that's easily accessible that they can report on. Typically what happens with Bendy is because they don't have press kits and they don't have the rights to people's gameplay images, which is a whole other thing, it's hard for them to get some kind of imagery to use at the top of their article. And sometimes, even worse, they will steal fan game renders or fan art to use with their articles, which really sucks. And this keeps happening with Bendy, especially because we have, like, all these amazing fans who make these beautiful fan projects and fan art that gets mistaken for official content for people who don't really know Bendy. So, them having a press kit helps to mitigate this issue. And I have been advocating for us to get a press kit for ages. So thank you, devs, for finally doing it. I am so pleased.
It was considered one of the big rules when you made your game, like when you make projects and make game back in the oldie days of the early 2010s. You made sure you had a press kit, because if you wanted to reach out to the people, if you wanted to reach out to gaming sites, you had to have something ready so their jobs were easy.
Yeah. And the same thing goes for, like, when you're doing tie-in merchandise or tie-in design work, too. One of the things that I had to deal with when I was taking my package design course in college, as graphic designers, you are given a brand guideline for a lot of these big companies. So there are specific colors that you are required to use if you are rendering some people's logos. Like, brand guidelines cover things from, like, oh, you cannot put my image over a patterned background, to you must use this specific color in my logo. So I know, or at least I used to know, the hex code for Pizza Hut Black. Pizza Hut has only one shade of red, green, yellow, and black that you can use when rendering their logo officially. Otherwise, it's invalid and violates their brand code, and there's legal trouble with that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, when you have assets like that are easy for people to use, that's really good. Especially when you're sending out, you know, all these materials for people to make books for you, like the Bendy Employee Handbook. That should not have any fan renders in it, but it does. And, like, because of that, there's a lot of frustration and trouble, and it's like, no, that shouldn't happen. Companies like the people who run Bendy and the people who run Poppy, guys, that's a really bad mistake to make. please have a proper branding guideline. And please give it to your people who are making your stuff.
That's what we call burns bridges.
It does. And it's like, you don't want that.
Yeah. That's not good. It's not good.
I mean, FNAF had this trouble for years, and most of the time when it happens, Scott has owned up to it. So, good job, Scott.
Neat. I will be right back.
Yeah. You take your time. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, Spence's stuff getting used in there would not happen as much if, one, he watermarked more, or had more indication that it's a fan render on the models themselves, because that's important, but also, like, they should be, you know, careful about where they source their stuff, because, like, that's not acceptable. Hi, Steve! Lovely to have you! Beth has stepped away for a moment, so you've just got me, but it is great to have you nonetheless. But yeah, we're talking about the importance of brand guidelines. I'm very passionate about this topic. Aww. Oh, Brothership. I hope you're enjoying Brothership, Steve. I remember you were pretty far along in it. Obviously no spoilers, because we don't want to, like, ruin it for the chat. But, yeah. Aw, you're sweet, honey. Thank you. But, yeah, no. It's just, like... So, the fact that one of the Bendy games has a press kit, finally, it really, really makes me happy. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, that's what we should have been doing all along, but you know what? I will take some growth. That's really good. Yeah, no spoilers for the recent episode of The Amazing Digital Circus, please. It's literally barely come out, and as per my no spoilers until something has been out for a month rule, I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Doomfox, hello! Oh my goodness, lovely to have you. Welcome, welcome. You get to hear my natural voice this time. Oh, man. But yeah, no, good stuff, good stuff. How are we doing tonight, folks? Also, for everybody who has joined recently, we are listening to the Beast Breaker soundtrack as we're working tonight. Very cute little indie game that I highly recommend. Actually, let me see if I can link that real quick. I really should have done that in the description, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, thank you. Gosh, I mean, I can be a little nuts, but I like my chords. So I'm gonna link you to this soundtrack because it's really, really good. And frankly, this game is great. I'm gonna link you to the game in a second. But, oh my goodness. Seth, I hope everything's okay. I'm good. I'm good. Let me see here. Yes. Oh, I didn't know they had a Wikipedia page now. That's great. Yeah, y'all should go support Beastbreaker. It's great. Genuinely, like, I am a big advocate for indie games here. We love our indies, but this one in particular, very near and dear to my heart. I really gotta, when I finally have more storage on my Switch, I am so eager to get back to trying to play it. Okay. Oh, Seth. I'm rooting for you, hon. May life be kind. May the world be just. Oh, man. It is late or early for you? Holy cow. I'm not gonna be hurt if you need to go get some sleep, honey. Please, do take care of yourself. Oh god, what song is this? Oh! Maybe don't say that in my chat. Sorry, I'm going to delete that. Really don't want to hear about, your yo-ho. Sorry, messed that up again. Yeah, really don't want to hear about any yo-hoing in my chat, please. Thank you very much. No, I don't like that. Okay. Nothing lucky, we're moving on.
I'm back.
Hi, Beth.
What's up?
Anywho.
Hello, any new peoples who have come.
Yes, we have a number of new peoples. And they're great new peoples. My goodness.
Nice. Nice. And the hair is looking lovely.
Thank you. I'm a little uncertain about it, but it's fine. It's gonna be good. My method for hair is a little unconventional, but it's fine. I'm probably not going to get this done within this stream, but it's fine. It doesn't have to be done. As long as it's done before the 20th.
Yeah. Also, hello, Doom folks. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later, Lucky. Hello, Solo.
Hey.
Here we are being visited by the cat.
Oh, hello, Solo. Yeah, take care, Lucky. You have a good rest of the night if we don't see you. I'm not sure if this is really... I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. And maybe it's a trust the process moment, but... Hang on a second. I think it needs to be messier. So I'm gonna turn off that layer. Fox. Okay.
Okay.
So Doom Fox. Gotcha. I know I still have time, Nuva. It's fine. I'm just being a goober. Alright. Is this my... Yep, that's it.
Soda.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, what did they do?
Oh, Solo is just, he's pacing back and forth in front of the laptop.
You know, that is a great question. Oh, thank you, Doomfox. Really appreciate it. That is a great question, Falcon. What makes a nutcracker a nutcracker? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That's a really, really difficult question. Because I think a wide variety of things can be applied to that. Let me real quick get started on this, and then I'm gonna ruminate on that answer. Beth, please feel free to pitch in here, because I'm sure you've got some interesting things on this topic.
Ask the Nutcracker people about this. What do you think makes a nutcracker a nutcracker? Well, I suppose it depends on what the answer is needed for. If we're going in a literal sense, then it is a mechanism. But if we're going, sorry, momentary distraction. The cat is having a great time letting me pet him.
Aww, darling, that's great.
If we're going by, okay, story-wise, that depends on what your story needs. I mean, in the original story, the Nutcracker was just some dude TM who got cursed because he accidentally tripped over the mouse queen.
Rest in peace, dude.
Ripperoni. And then he had to do
pepperoni.
Rest in pepperoni. got pulled off by Princess Pillrap, and Dad was like, sorcery! And they didn't, or, some versions are just like, Dad didn't even say anything. The princess was kicked everybody out.
Ugh, you can't marry an ugly man.
Woman, you are just a coward.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah.
No!
Steven Zanko coming in here. Hi, Zanko. It's late for you.
No, I'm kicking you off the table. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
So lovely. I love your cats. Both of your cats are great.
Thank you.
Aw, thanks for popping in, honey. It's good to see you. Oh my gosh. The queen herself.
Yeah. But I guess it kind of depends. I mean, in what elements of ideas I've had for my Nutcracker adaptation, it's just, the main character was turned into a mouse instead of a Nutcracker.
But he still qualifies.
And he still takes the role of the Nutcracker. So he may also be taking the role of the Mouse King. I don't know. We're fighting the plot bunny on that.
We're workshopping.
But he's but yeah. So, and I know Kat's stuff. The idea is that a Nutcracker is somebody who is a guardian who protects.
Yeah, it's actually a really core theme of my work. Just like what you are is up to you. And there's a lot of stuff in my adaptation. Well, it's not really an adaptation. It really is an original story at this point. About, identity, this theme of, you get to choose who you are. And I think there's actually this really interesting thing with Lorraine here, who is, this beautiful redhead that we are coloring, where she and Orin, who is our other character in this illustration, for those of you unfamiliar with my characters, both of them feel very inadequate in their vocation. She starts out as a ballerina, and he starts out as a Nutcracker soldier that works as a part of the Royal Guard. And they're both having a time because they're not satisfied with their lives. So they kind of pull a bit of a Prince and the Pauper thing, glamour up, and swap lives, and it's really fun. And ultimately, Orin deals with this really interesting case of, like, fraud feeling. Like, he feels fraudulent because it's like, am I a Nutcracker if I'm not a soldier? Am I a Nutcracker if I am not protecting people? And it's like, ultimately being a Nutcracker doesn't mean going to fight a war. It means it's about doing the right thing. It's about being good to people. It's about all these various things. And I think he learns that. Like, he is very much embodying the true spirit of a Nutcracker throughout his journey, and Lorraine is too, to the point where it's like, she's actually considered a Nutcracker by the final, moments of things, which actually is to her disadvantage. But, we're not gonna get into that just yet, unless you ask.
Let's just say the curse works on the FedEx style of delivering.
Okay, no, now I have to say it, Beth. There's a curse with a bunch of zombie rats. Well, they're not zombie rats. Okay. There is this rat spread curse where, so this is like a multi-story sort of a thing. And I envision in one of the much later stories, there is a curse that is being carried by rats because, yes, where they're biting people and turning them to were-rats. Yes, it's weird. Just roll with me on this. And unfortunately, there's also another curse going on simultaneously that is turning the Nutcrackers human, which Orin is dealing with full force because he's the first one hit by it. And that also means that his strain of this whole thing is very jank. It ends up getting to Lorraine, but it takes a really long time for the curse to recognize her as a Nutcracker. And it's like, well, heck. So that's a time. So yeah, we have fun here. We are a little unhinged. It's great. To answer some of the earlier questions in this stream, because we've gotten a couple, and I don't want you guys to feel ignored. What what's favorite movie you like? Well, it depends on what genre we're talking about.
Yes.
I mean, my typical answer to this question is my favorite non-musical Disney movie is Atlantis: The Lost Empire. And I know that's a very specific answer, but that's because, like, my favorite musical Disney movies are, Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid. And most of what I like is animated. It's very, very Disney, very fun. I like it. What about you, Beth?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, to no one's surprise.
Yes! That's high on my list, too. I love that one.
Guy Ritchie's Sherlock Holmes, the first Sherlock Holmes, and The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Ooh. I have to add those to my watch list.
Yeah. Disney movies wise, I like Mulan and Tangled.
This does not surprise me, but I wouldn't have thought to ask that.
Yeah, those are kind of the big ones.
No, so fair, honestly. Mood. God, and then Aiden earlier, what did Aiden ask? Is there any anime we watch?
So I don't really particularly, I can't find myself sitting and watching anime much anymore. I just,
yeah.
This is gonna sound weird, but it kind of feels for me like if you've seen one anime, you've pretty much seen them all.
I mean,
more or less, depending on like the genre and stuff. But there's nothing that's really jumped out at me that's like I must watch.
Yeah.
I more watch the competition cooking shows and the competition like blacksmithing.
You know what you like.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a big anime person. When I was in high school, I would have been able to tell you a lot of animes that I really liked, because my friends watched animes, and sometimes we'd watch together. Like, I saw a little bit of Blue Exorcist, and Blue Exorcist, the parts that I've seen are good. But I don't see myself going back to a lot of animes. I liked clips of Fairy Tail. I liked a lot of Magical Girls. Can I remember the names of any of them? No. But if you were to ask me my favorite anime, which you did, Princess Tutu. I love Princess Tutu. But that's because that's, like, a really compelling story. Like, oh my god, please watch Princess Tutu if you haven't. It's so good. But, I mean, if you know that I'm a Bendy fan, and you go watch Princess Tutu, I think it'll become very obvious why I like it. It's not a horror anime. Not in the slightest, but, oh god, there sure are some things about storytelling in those.
I guess if I had to say, like, okay, I don't know, there's just, like, a lot of, I don't know, like, a lot of the old stuff, like, the old school Sailor Moon.
Oh, yeah.
My first manga was Tokyo Mew Mew a la mode, so that's key.
Love Tokyo Mew Mew.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I liked bits of the story of Uzumaki. And I really liked Junji Ito's, like, Cat Diary, where it's basically a story about him and his wife and their two cats and the shenanigans that go on.
That seems like it would be very up your alley. I can see it.
Mm-hmm. Especially because it's treated like it's like, if you didn't know, it was actually about Junji Ito and his, real life. This is actually him and his life and cats and stuff. You'd think this was like a horror, like the way it's drawn is it's very Junji Ito and his stylings. So it's the very horrifying terror and stuff, and it's like, no, it's just the cat with the sculptor butt.
That's amazing, though. Also, I can understand why you'd be into that. That's very you.
Yep, I love that.
Oh my god. Honestly, Princess Tutu is so good, Nuva. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. Oh my god. Like, a friend of mine got us all together over the course of a couple of years to watch it. It was so much fun.
I think you'll enjoy the Cat Diaries, Nuva. It's very either that or watching the different clips on YouTube of Junji Ito just talking about various things. Him visiting the Winchester Mystery House. It is he is an absolute delight of a man. Like this, you would not expect him to be the creator of one of the well-known horror manga out there.
I mean, let's be real, Beth. If you looked at the two of us and didn't know that we loved so many different horror things, would you expect that we were into horror?
Probably not.
Mm-hmm. Not everybody matches their genre. Some of us are just Mike Wazowski.
That's true. See you later, Aiden. Thank you for hanging out.
Take care! Thanks for popping by.
Yeah, Tome is, it's a different duck. A lovely duck. But she is a different duck.
Good. If all the ducks were the same, that would be very boring. You know, I feel like I can almost make this a little bit of her wind pattern. Wait a minute. Oh no, Cat, don't cook.
Ooh, No, Cat, cook.
No. Typical Japanese problems.
One was by mistake, and the other one had a lot of typical Japanese problems. Jeez.
Zango, I adore you, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I'm hiding runes in her hair. It's kind of fire,
Ooh.
actually. One of the things about Lorraine that is kind of notable is so a lot of my dolls, not all of them, because yes, these two characters are living dolls. In case anybody was curious, one of the things that I do with them is that many of them have this magic that's like innate to their soul. And it manifests in very different ways, and it's so they all got like these gemstones here, right? So she's got hers in necklace form, and Orin's attaches to his little, what's the word for it? It attaches to his little collar.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't come up with that word. That was really embarrassing. Yeah, so they've got like this magic dust that kind of is summoned from them. They do magical things with it because that's cool.
Yeah.
And so the magic that's innate to Orin is very it's very based in winter weather. Like he has like snow and ice, and call him Elsa, don't call him Elsa. He would have no idea who you're talking about.
The Jack Frost.
Yeah, no, he's very much a Jack Frost styled character. And Lorraine is sort of wind magic, sort of... She does less with her own magic and more of messing with other people's. Because one of the things that happens across the course of her story is she really enjoys... she's very hungry for knowledge, is what I can say about her. She's curious. She wants to explore and discover, and... You know, she's never satisfying by being in one place for too long. She has to go out there and find more. So when she's brought on to start studying dust magic and figure out, you know, all the intricacies of it, she is so eager to play around. Like, oh my god. So, if you are, like, given dust from another doll, you are able to use its magic yourself, but what she discovers is that it manifests differently for everybody. So if she were to use, say, Orin's dust, she would not be able to use it exactly the same way he does. It would be slightly different for her in her hands, which is really cool. I don't know how it differs yet. I'll get back to you on that, but it's really cool. She will never be satisfied. Darn it, Nuva. You come and you bring Hamilton into my chat. Actually, I don't mind Hamilton. Hamilton's fine. My sister has a thing for King George. Oh, that's who I forgot to send the stream link to. My sister's like, hey, tell me when you're streaming. I'll pop by. Guess what I forgot to do? Sorry, Sophie. I don't think the other one knows that I stream. My goodness. Guess what I forgot to do? Don't mind me. Just pulling that up in the background. It's fine. Also, where is my Discord? Hi, sis. Okay. We're just gonna close it up. No, you're delightful, darling. I love you so much. But yeah, so these two are a really fun dynamic. They balance each other out very nicely. I really gotta start getting into plots where they disagree more, though. Because, like, the only real disagreement I've had them have is Orin trying to err on the side of safety, and Lorraine's like, no, we have to risk it all. And it's like, I haven't written it yet. When I do, it's gonna be a doozy, man. Okay, that's a good start on that. I have not seen the movie Pacific Rim. Despite being a big, like, horror person, I tend not to gravitate towards a lot of media that's, what's the word for it? I'm gonna delete this old layer. It's fine. I tend not to gravitate towards a lot of stuff that's live action or, like, dark and gritty. Or horror movies. I've never watched a horror movie, which is gonna make the Bendy movie really funny.
Yeah. That... You need to give your children some arguments. I mean, in the Shenanigans, there will be one common.
Wait. Oh god, right. I don't know what we're doing over there, but I look forward to catching up, ladies. Though, am I going to want to punt you by the end of it?
No more than usual.
Pressing X to doubt, Beth.
See, Nova agrees with me.
Nova! Don't side with her. Oh my word. I love you both very much.
Ooh, can we talk about that? The movie, some theories.
Oh. I hope I don't hate it.
I am. It'll certainly be interesting.
It sure will.
I know.
You know,
I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, I was just gonna say, it's just, you know, we've got a good director who's done stuff for for a general audience, because I'm in camp, there's no way that's gonna get higher than a PG-13 rating.
Yeah.
So, but they have somebody who's capable of handling it, and so long as Mike and Meatley, for lack of a better word, stay in their lane and let the professionals do their job, we should be fine.
Yeah, the Bendy movie could be a really cool project. I just hope it's handled with care. I mean, I am kind of excited to see what the new Ink Demon design looks like.
Eek.
Like, as much as I love the original, and I will not be accepting criticism on this, I am very curious as to how this story is going to lean, because it's looking to be a retelling of Batim, and I'm not super thrilled about that, but I get why they're doing it. It just, like, could we have told any other story? Because now the fans are gonna fight about, you know, oh, well, this one did this story better. Well, it's like, that's not a fair comparison. They're two completely different mediums. Also, one had significantly more time to be fleshed out.
Yeah. Or, well, the game has this, and the movie actively disproves that. But
Yeah.
Mike and Neatly really talk happily about the thing, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's part of my thing with it. I don't want to see anything in Bendy retconned anymore, because I'm getting really tired of it.
Okay, I'm gonna do something amazing that's gonna blow your mind. Nutcracker, set in the future.
Yeah, no, girl. Literally, anything is a nut. Anything is a nutcracker if you want it to be a nutcracker. I mean, would it be good if it had the classic motif? Sure, but it doesn't have to. As long as you can crack nuts. For Pete's sake, you can't see it in this image because they're not out, but one of Lorraine's things is that on the insides of her legs, she's got a little compartment where she can, like, deploy this the typical metal nutcracker that's used for cracking nuts. So instead of, like, unhinging her jaw like most of my guys, she's got legs.
And she knows how to use them.
Yeah, I'm debating where her cracking element is, because I think it's really funny to have it on both parts, where it's like, okay, so she's got, like, on the lower leg, it's, you know, the cracking part, but I could also do, she crush your skull like sparrow's egg between thighs. Listen, I think she deserves to kick people's butt with her thighs. It's stupid, and it's funny, and it's just cool. Oh,
and that's all you need.
Oh my god, Saturn, you're so genius. That would be so cool. I mean, Cyborg would intend that there's some human element, too, which would be really interesting in that context.
Legendary.
Nuva! I love you. That's actually brilliant. I love that so much.
Have a good night, Zango.
Sweet dreams, darling. See you soon. Sleep well. Yes. It's very important that we are able to murder people with thighs. Don't quote me on that.
Thick thighs save lives. And end them.
You know, it's funny. I was out the other day, like over the weekend, and while we were driving out to like the Walmart or something, right? And on the back of somebody's window of their car, they've got all these different stickers, and one of them was thick thighs save lives. But right under it was Grogu from The Mandalorian, and it said baby on board, and my brain misinterpreted this as these two things went together as a part of the same sticker, and it was really funny. At least to me in that moment it was. It's probably not that funny, but I don't care. I have to tell somebody about it, so it's you guys. What a contrast. Thighs be given life and thighs be taken away. You can't do this to me, Lexi. No. That's my brain you're melting. Oh, we're feeling holly jolly today. I probably should have warned you guys. I had caffeine before the stream started.
Huzzah!
Well, Beth, you know when we were calling earlier and chatting about Lone Wolf?
Yeah.
I may have had a whole bottle of Diet Coke. Like a single serving bottle, let's be very clear. Or not Diet Coke, it was regular Coca-Cola. Because we need to free up room in the fridge because, I've got company coming at the end of the week. My
Woo.
entire extended family on one side, well, not entire, but a lot of them, are coming over for a big family get-together, a Christmas party, if you will. And there's a lot of cooking that needs to happen here as the host, so my mom and I have a lot to do. I'm going to be cleaning a lot. It's going to be great. I'm finishing up setting up my doll display for the holidays because I know if my one cousin is here, she's going to ask, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so here for it. I love getting to share my dolls with people. It's fun. But yeah. Also hoping to finish my Christmas doll because, oh boy, I'm making one of those this year, and it's been slow, but she's looking very Rankin and Bass, and I love her.
Yay!
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll try and find a way to show that later in the stream. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. So, really cool stuff happening. But God, oh God. So, yeah, I got caffeinated because I was considering doing this stream, and I'm like, okay, I need to be awake. I need to give you guys my best. Let's go.
Yeehaw.
I don't drink soda normally, is my point. I don't. Like, I don't love carbonation. I used to, but not so much anymore. It's just not my vibe. Like, you'll occasionally get me with a root beer or an orange soda, especially if it's a float. Oh, God, love that. But, nah. Most of the time, no.
I gotcha.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Gosh. Where are we in the Beastbreaker soundtracker? Okay, we are not at the end yet, but we are at the, like, we are at the very short tracks. Strange Silhouette. This one's barely audible. It's fine, we're not gonna mess with the volume. Because if I mess with the volume, I'm gonna pull an Aaron Lane. And everything's gonna break. Like, that's consistently my issue with these streams. My volume is always a little bit off. Which is why I asked you guys towards the beginning, hey, how's it sounding? Because I trust you. If it sounds bad, I hope you'll tell me. But a couple streams, I was not told it was that bad. Like, you can barely hear me while we did chapters 4 and 5 of Bendy and the Ink Machine. And I felt really awkward about that, watching it in post. Because I do watch these over. Because I want to remember all the fun things that we did together. Who's messaging me? Beth, I swear, if it's you coming into my DMs with, like, a picture of cheese or something... It's
well, not at the current moment.
We would not do that. That's not our vibe. It's just my blue sky going off. Don't know why it's choosing now to go off, but it's going off. My goodness. My goodness. Time for a little stretch, folks. Shrimp check. Make sure you're not shrimping.
Mm-hmm.
Saturn, I will not show it on stream, but go ahead. DM me the cheese.
It better be Gouda.
Oh my god. Yeah, have I ever told you about that one cheese I dream about?
Go on.
That's such a weird way to start a sentence, isn't it? So, I have had the great privilege of getting to go on many trips throughout my lifetime. And one of the trips that I went on as a kid was we vacationed to Vermont. Alright? Vermont, great place to be from. Uh,
Ah.
Man, well, no, actually, we say that about New Jersey too. But no, Vermont is actually great. And while we were there, we did like all the touristy things, which not normally our vibe, but we did it this time and it was fun. We went to the Cabot Cheese store. And the Cabot Cheese store, oh, Beth, they have free samples, Beth. Unlimited free samples of cheese. It's
Oh,
so
wow.
good. But the cheese that stole my heart, and I still dream about this cheese that I ate when I was 15 years old. It's so good. It was this nice cheddar with bacon bits in it, Beth. Bacon bits.
Ooh.
Bacon and cheese belong together. It's no wonder that I love the Bendy bacon soup, because, like, very similar concept. Cheddar and bacon. Great combination. We love it. Legendary. Mwah. But yeah, I still think about that cheese. We actually looked up, we did get a block to eat while we were on vacation, and it was so good. Oh my god. My parents didn't do stuff like that very often. That was a rare treat. But we looked up, can you order it online? And it turns out you can.
Oh, nice.
So for anybody wanting cheddar with bacon bits, it's so good. Yeah, it was unlimited free samples at the time. It may not be anymore. I haven't been in, again, since I was 15. That's many years ago. I don't want to think about that. But yeah. Cheese is good. I really like cheese. I see that my Discord has a notification. I swear to God, Saturn, if that's you. I do specifically say don't DM me in my streams and my rules, but I did just give you consent. So that was fine.
For now.
Yeah. The other thing you should know about Vermont, while I'm looking at this real quick, I'm not going to put your cheese on stream, if it is cheese. Zucchini in Vermont. Can we talk about zucchini? You did send me cheese! Thank you! Thank you, Saturn! That's a very nice cheese wheel. I love it. I love that very much. Oh my god, let me just... It was even good. It's Gouda. Oh, have fun, Falcon. I hope it's delicious. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. It was even Gouda. I can't even. Okay, so back to zucchini. So if you're ever in Vermont, make sure your car door is locked. Because if you don't, there's a very good chance that in the summertime, people will fill your car with zucchini. Let's not cut the entire layer. That would be very bad. So in Vermont, there are a lot of people who grow zucchini. I don't know why they all grow zucchini, but they do. And because everybody grows it, they all have too much of it. So it is not uncommon to find zucchini in your vehicle if you leave the door unlocked. It's happened to several people that my parents knew at the time.
So, remember that thing I was telling you about before we started the stream about how, like, if I knock my laptop one way and the charge isn't, it doesn't notify me until it turns itself off?
Considering your mic quality just changed, yeah. I think I figured out. I'm so sorry, Beth.
It's all good. I'm restarting the computer, so for now you will have me at this audio quality. Mwahaha.
Honestly, your quality across both is pretty good. You're actually louder on mobile.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, I know that's probably surprising. I'm so sorry, Beth. That sucks. Okay. Now I get to the very long side of his hair that's hard to do this too. Yeah. So, be careful. You should always lock your car regardless, of where you live, but, especially in Vermont in the summer, lock your car. I mean, free zucchini sounds enticing. Until you have too much zucchini, and you're eating zucchini for weeks on end, and there's no rest. No rest for the wicked, no rest for the zucchini. That said, I love zucchini. Like, you grill a little bit or roast a little bit of zucchini.
Mm-hmm. Chef kiss there.
Yeah, it's good stuff. M. Young, I don't recognize you. Welcome. Miss Fairy, can you bippity-boppy boutique makeup on me and do my hair and makeup? Unfortunately, I am not that kind of fairy. I can get you in touch with some, though. I know people. God, you know, the Fairy Godmother Society is such a great thing that I really need to explore in my stories more.
Absolutely.
Like, Beth, you have heard me ramble about that so much.
Yeah, and I love it.
Would you guys in the chat like to hear about the Fairy Godmother Society? Because I think you're gonna love this. Actually, real quick, I am going to... I'm gonna put on some lip balm real quick, because it is a dry, dry winter, baby.
Yep.
Oh my god. Nuva, you gotta roast it. The key to making any vegetable better is roast it. Like, honestly,
Yes.
most of them are better roasted. Little salt, little pepper, little oil, roast it in the oven for a certain amount of time and temperature. I would have to look, but it's good. Broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, all of them, they're so better. They're so much better. But, Alright. How's Jack doing?
He's having a time. Give me a sec.
Take your time. I can actually hear her animal companions better on mobile than I can regularly. Alright. So, Fairy Godmother Society. Where do I even begin with them? So the Fairy Godmother Society is this thing within my story, which is Chronicles of Equinox. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. Where... How do I word this? I don't usually pitch this part. So forgive me for being a little tongue-tied. So it's like, you know how there's this whole... Like, Fairy Godmothers in story. Oh my god. Nuva, never boil the vegetable. Never steam the vegetable. Ugh. It's no good. You gotta roast it. You gotta make it crunchy. It's so much better. Yeah. Yeah, so if the Fairy Godmother Society... Hey, Beth. So they are a group of people. Not all of them are fairies, but they all serve the trope of Fairy Godmother, that help people in need who are in desperate need. One of them happens to be my character Manny Quinn, who is a mannequin, hence the puntastic name We Love Manny. He is an icon. He's a tailor that works in his own little tailory that he built from the ground up. He's really cool. And one of the things that he does, along with a couple other characters, is he is constantly searching for those in need, or stumbling upon them by accident, as luck would have it. And he helps them to get to a better place. People in abusive households sometimes, people who very much fit into the Cinderella trope. Manny and a bunch of other fairy godmothers from the society, they're here to help. And I love that there's, like, this group, and it's like, it's not people you expect, because fairy godmothers incorporate not just people who are fairies, but, like, people who, you know, are mysterious. They don't even have to be magical, but most of them are. So, like, Manny, you know... So one of the things about Equinox is that in this world, stories are really important. They're a huge foundation of the world. The world runs on stories. And stories being recorded so that their history is not lost is really important. when these stories are scribed down by the storyteller fairies, which is what I am, yes, I sort of exist within my own lore. I probably should get that out of the way real quick. So I'm a storyteller fairy, and in book, the character that kind of takes on my role is Annunciata, because that is a name that I really like, and we jokingly say I should have been named that IRL. That is not my IRL name. But Annunciata is the storyteller fairy that records Orin and Lorraine's story in universe. So that is technically who my persona is. I've never really gotten into that, or if I have, I've totally forgotten about it. So the storyteller fairies are responsible for recording all of these things, and when they have somebody from the Fairy Godmother Society show up in the tales they record, they are often very simply ascribed to be the Fairy Godmother. And it's like, are they all the same Fairy Godmother? No. But the Fairy Godmother role is always attributed as a Fairy Godmother, but all the identities of these Fairy Godmother Society members are kept secret so that they continue to do good in secret without anybody realizing that, hey, you know, we can game the system. It's very genius, it's very fun, I love it. And Cinderella herself ends up joining the Fairy Godmother Society. Nobody knows this, but, like, she's, like, one of the head people of it. It's great.
Woohoo!
Yeah, we love her. Oh my god.
Booyah!
Boppity booyah! Yeah, Manny and Cinderella are, like, regularly sitting down just to tea together. It's great.
Nice.
Oh my god, Manny encountering the Wraith Trio when they're young. Oh my god, Nuva, if you want to, like, contemplate that, we can do that. I mean, I know we've got a bunch of other stuff to think about, but, like, hit me up. I'm so into that.
I want to see that. I want it on my desk by tomorrow morning.
20 pages, double spaced.
12.5 font.
Oh my god, Times New Roman. No, it's gonna be written in Comic Sans.
Absolutely.
A fun fact, I write most of my drafts in Comic Sans. And it's not for any particular reason other than I like Comic Sans. I'm a rebel. I'm a graphic designer, and one of the biggest rules they teach you is don't use Comic Sans because it's such a garbage typeface. But no, Comic Sans has a place. It's great for, like, worksheets for children in school, and it's a dyslexic-friendly font, and I like Comic Sans unironically.
Okay. So I was about to say, isn't it like this like I can speak words?
We know
friendly?
what you mean. Yes, it is dyslexic friendly. And it's one of the most commercially available fonts that you can use that's dyslexic friendly. Papyrus, however, I cannot defend. Papyrus is great if you are a middle schooler making a movie for class, and that's about it. I say this to justify myself. I was that kid. I had a friend in middle school who was doing a project for Latin class, and they were like, we were talking about the downfall of Caesar, and so we recorded a movie about the downfall of Caesar, and it was really fun. And they used Papyrus as the font for the video, and I remember it very clearly. It was, oh my god, it was fun. Okay, we gotta actually color this now.
Alright, give me half a second. I'm gonna hop back on my laptop.
Oh, you take your time, honey. You're all good. Ah, that track is chilling. Okay. Alright, Lorraine. Here we go, girlfriend. I'm gonna start with the green. I think I can deal with the green. I gotta figure out where my light source is coming from, though. Like, that's the first order of business. Yeah. But yeah, so now you know a little bit more about my stuff than you did before. We have fun here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I forget she's a little bit of a bluish green with her green. Because I sold this palette from her hat, by the way. Okay. I'm actually gonna scale that a little bit that way. Okay. Let's see here. All right, and it looks like our soundtrack has come to an end, so I'm gonna loop it.
Here we go.
I'm so sorry, guys. I love this soundtrack so much. I mean, it really is my lock-in and focus soundtrack, because holy cow, we've actually been productive tonight. I feel a lot more confident about this stream than I did the last one. Because, oh god, I felt like I was not at my best. And I want to give you guys my best, because you're awesome and I love you. Alright. Yeah. One thing, please no role-playing in my chat. Just in case we don't need to... Or just in case I need to say it. I don't explicitly, like, state it, but, you know. Especially if I don't know you, it's a little awkward.
Yeah.
I used to have to say that a lot more. Not because of this stream. Like, oh my god. You would not believe some of the things that I got into in my younger days of YouTubing. Like, I used to be part of an improv group, where we did voice acting live streams, and oh boy, the people who would try and roleplay with us in the chat. I remembered very distinctly somebody, what's the word for it? Somebody tried to be Discord, or like, you know, get MLP stuff. We were a Sonic streaming group, by the way. They really wanted us to include, like, Discord and stuff, and it was like, get out of my stream.
Sir,
This is a Wendy's.
The Wendy's, yes.
Sir, this is a Sonic's. Get your onion rings and go.
Mm-hmm. Hydration check.
Ah, you got me. Oh, believe me, you would not believe some of the weird stuff I have seen in my years as a, not an internet personality, because I'm not really that, but as a voice actor, oh my god, some of the things that I have gotten asked to do, it's kind of nuts.
Yeah, people do be unhinged.
They do, but you know what? I like a little unhingedness in my diet. I think that's valuable. I think that's fun. But it's gotta be, like, tasteful unhinged, you know? Which, yes, that's a thing. It exists. Take my word for it. Yeah, I'm also gotta consider where her gem glowiness is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yes, there are different flavors of unhinged.
Absolutely. Some people are lime and some people are cherry. What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you decide.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do this kind of like spotlight-ish, where I think light source is maybe directly above, I think. I'm not very good at shading. I'm kind of messing around and, you know, making it up as I go. In case anybody was curious. I'm not super confident in the coloring part of my art. But you know what? That's okay. I don't have to be confident to make something that I'm proud of. And ultimately, it's okay if it's not realistic. I'm not going for realism. I'm just here to have fun today.
Exactamundo.
Yeah, and I've gotten to have a lot of great conversations with you guys, so that's pretty awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
Ah, man. So how about that airline food?
Yeah. It is airline food.
It sure is.
I've only flown once in my life, so I can't speak one way or another on it.
See, I've only flown once where there was, like, airline food. You know, because most of the time it's, like, a couple hours of flight and they just give you a little snack, maybe.
Yeah.
Ginger ale, by the way. Ginger ale. Really good if you're on a flight for, helping with, sickness and all that. Good stuff. I get ginger ale every time I'm on a flight.
Mhm.
But, also, so the one time that I've had airline food, like a proper airline meal, was when I went to Europe as a teenager. I think I've told these stories in stream before, but most of them were, like, such small streams that most of you probably don't know these stories yet, so I get to tell them again.
Yeah.
I went to Europe as a teenager, and no joke, I had the Sonic Unleashed soundtrack running the entire time in my head that whole trip. It was great. I went to France, in Paris, I went to the Palace of Versailles, I went to various places in Spain, like San Sebastian, Toledo, Madrid, Burgos, Segovia, just beautiful stuff. Had so much fun.
Yeah.
On the way back, I was exhausted. Okay, this was a really long trip. There was really long. It was 9 days. It was exhausting. I had been walking, time zone differences. It was a lot. And on the flight back, we had dinner. Because there was dinner. And I misheard what the options were for dinner. And so I thought that one of the options was vegetable lasagna. Now, fun fact about me, I like lasagna, but I have a tendency to pick out the sausage. Because my mom makes it with sausage and ricotta, because, that's what you do, the classic Italian yum. We love it.
Yeah.
Well, I misheard, and so it was not a vegetable lasagna, it was a vegetable other dish or a lasagna. I ended up getting lasagna, and I dealt with the sausage, but I was really embarrassed that I heard it wrong. And it was like, Kat, why are you embarrassed? Why is this still haunting you all these years later? Calm down. I have not calmed down.
Well, it's better. If it makes you feel better, there was an episode of Cutthroat Kitchen where, so the way the format Cutthroat Kitchen works is Alton Brown gives a fish dish or something like that.
Okay.
And then they have 60 seconds to shop, and then they go into the bidding for the sabotages and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's kind of the main gimmick. That was the main gimmick of the show, where you basically sabotaged each other trying to get. So your dish would be the best out of the bunch, and you get to keep whatever money you saved. So Alton Brown does, like, okay, you guys have to make a dish. I can't remember the exact dish, but one of the contestants misheard it as a dessert.
Oh no.
And
I
so
feel like
he
I've seen a clip of this.
He got out. He's looking at the other dishes, the other baskets, like, what's going on? And Alton's like, I said this. What did you think I said? I heard dessert. And so Alton's like, hey, if you can sell it to the judge without saying whatever sabotage has happened, go for it. The guy made it to the following round.
Good for him. Oh my god, that's great.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
We love it when that happens. Like, oh my gosh.
Very chill dude.
Yeah. No, we love that for them. That's great. Also, Nuva Mood. I love the Sonic Unleashed soundtrack. It's so good. Oh my god. Lexi, you don't like onions. Oh, honey, you gotta beware my house then. We love onions. Holy cow. Like, caramelized onions, put them in everything. Oh my god. Alright, before I do anything else, let me... gotta do this up here.
Huzzah.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I mean, like, gosh, that's good though. Like, good sportsmanship. I love that.
It was great. I mean, the guy who got sent home was not happy about it, but you know.
I mean, understandable. I wouldn't be either. But it's like, I mean, good cooking is good cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And also that probably taught them a valuable lesson about the show. Hey, we need to make this more accessible.
Possibly. But like that show was fun because you especially in the behind the scenes like little snippets. They also talked about like the running trend that a lot of the cooking competitions end up doing. So like if somebody's like, "Oh, this is a rustic dish," the translation is, "I had about like 2 seconds to wait," and it's a hot mess.
Oh.
Or they pull out the grandma card, or they're like, "Oh yes, this dish was made by my grandmother, my mother, my aunt, my blah 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 blah." To try and get the judges to be like, "Oh, I feel sympathetic and empathetic to it."
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, They stopped. I think it ran its time. And it's no longer a thing.
Well, that's happens. All good things must come to an end.
But it was funny, and it was a nice break from, because there's some people who go onto the competition show that that need to have a they need to have some humble pie, and it's not easy to give them humble pie. So Cutthroat Kitchen kind of just was like, no, humble pie is part of the experience. Yes, you may be a world-class Michelin chef who's won like 6 competitions and think you're the greatest thing ever, but you get to cook in the oversized children's high chair with all the children's toys.
Oh my god.
Or you get to make mousse with a giant whisk and being chased around by 2 interns in a mousse costume.
What? That's amazing.
It's my favorite sabotage. There was one sabotage where the guy had to throw beads because they were making gumbo, and he had his basket taken, and so he basically had to throw beads at the interns, who were lovingly called the Bobs.
Oh.
Had to throw beads at the Bobs in order to get the ingredients thrown back at him, and he had to do it from like they made like the street and a balcony, and so he's just like, "Come on, give me something, give me something."
Humble pie was made.
Mm-hmm. There was also another one where this particular chef was very well known throughout the competition world as being kind of a schmirk, a jerk, and everything.
So he's your favorite, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Yes. But he got to be in the meatball episode, and guess where he had to do all his cooking?
Do tell.
In the ball pit.
The ball pit. That seems like a safety hazard. A hygiene hazard.
There were a couple of safety shenanigans that happened in a couple of episodes.
Oh boy.
But they do test. They test this. They test it beforehand, so they can see if the sabotages actually work. There's just that human element.
Yes, the human element.
Yeah, one person cut off the tip of their finger.
No.
Yeah, person was okay. They were able to got to the hospital in time. They obviously got pulled, and so it was basically they stopped the clock. They got him to the hospital. They got everything together. The person was fine. They had to be pulled out of the competition. And so Alton's like, okay, so nobody's going to get eliminated this round, but if you get the winning dish, I will give you back your money, so you'll have a full 25,000 to the next round.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. My favorite episodes were the Halloween episodes. Because you get the spooky Halloween themed sabotages, but then you also had the delightful shenanigans of of the judges, because the judges would never know what the sabotages were until after the show happened. So, and they weren't allowed to say, "Oh, my sabotage was I was not allowed to have bread," or "I was only allowed to use broken spaghetti noodles," or whatever.
Oh my god.
So they'd
That's
have to try and
incredible.
sell it to the judge. Try and sell it in order to be like, yes. Why, yes, my great-grandmother's recipe involved me using 4 things of Spam for this ham steak dinner. Why do you ask?
I just noticed it had a very interesting feature.
Yes.
Yes, a feature, that's what we're calling it.
Exactly. But the Halloween episodes were great because the judges would be wearing costumes.
So you didn't know which judge was which?
Well, you'd find out. But Simon, let me see if I can find the episode, or not find the episode, but one of the judges, Simon Majundar. Majundar. He dressed up as Princess Leia during one of the rounds,
Oh my god.
and he was just like, why did the costume team pick this one?
Why
And it was
wouldn't
just
they? Your hair could be cinnamon buns, sir.
Yes, oh, here we go. I have an image. Not of the Princess Leia costume, but of another Halloween costume. Where he's dressed up as Gandalf the Grey.
That's amazing. I genuinely love that.
And Alton Brown was the host, so it was just like, yep. I found the ball pit.
Oh,
Not
no.
this. They bring back a lot of the sabotages, so it's multiple sabotages across. You'll see repeats and such. So it's oh, and they did do the ball pit multiple times. The ball pit was great. Forget FNAF into the pit. I want to see FNAF into the ball pit.
Legitimately, that would be kind of fun, though.
You thought this was a horror game? Nope, it's Cookie Mama in a ball pit. But yes, that was my tangent on Cutthroat Kitchen.
Honestly, appreciated tangent. Oh my god, Beth. I did something I didn't expect to do with the texture here, but oh my god, it's working.
I like it.
Thanks. I don't know if the Starbrush will stay, but we're gonna play. We're gonna play, chat. We're gonna play.
Heck yeah.
Not this brush. But let's keep trying.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if something in my snowpack works a little better. I didn't intend for this dress to be shiny in any way, but
There is never enough glitter.
You're darn tootin'. If you don't know me yet as an artist, folks, I love glitter. I will glitter up everything, every chance I get. Oh, that's so good.
Woo, buddy.
I love it. Is this way too much detail? Yes. It's fine.
But does it bring you joy?
Yes!
Then it's good.
Actually, let's add a little bit of sparkle up here, too. Why not? As a
Eek.
treat for me.
So, hatching, I want... Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, that's looking delightful. Thank you, thank you.
Pretty.
Okay, let's do her hair. We've got this.
Yeah.
Root for me, chat. Here's the thing that I'm afraid to do with this hair, okay? I also have to incorporate my candy cane nature into it. That's a little scary. In fact, I probably... Hang on a second. No, not quite like that. Oh, that's actually kind of fun.
Ooh.
Let me also see the other one. Yeah, that's a little too pink. Although I'm pretty sure that's how I did that. Okay. We gotta do another hairlines layer, I apologize. Because... Wait, shoot. Forgot. I have to select it. Otherwise I'm gonna get outside of the lines and that's gonna be no bueno. There is in fact a method to my madness.
It's a beautiful method.
Thanks. I'm trying my best. Okay. I think that's everything. Alright,
Oh, in between the fingers and the hair.
Shoot! Thank you, Beth.
Welcome.
Shit. Wrong layer!
Wrong layer!
I gotta do it on the right layer. Because Lorraine has this really complicated candy cane hair. And
Because
shading
she's a
it is
snake.
hard. Sorry, Beth, you were saying.
Because Lorraine is a snack.
I mean, you're not wrong, though.
Thanks, Nula. I love you.
Take
Have a good
care.
day, Lexi.
Thanks for joining us, hon. It was lovely to have you.
Yeah.
All right. God. Oh, yeah. Hey, girl.
I love it. I love it so much.
Me too. Love this queen. I don't usually draw her with her hair all out. Normally it's like pulled back in a braid, but it was just like, that's not fun enough for this particular piece.
She needs to be wild and free.
I missed that part, but it's fine. To the shading of the hair once I have this.
Hey.
And then you're gonna see it really start to come together, I think. I really like how this texture turned out on her outfit. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember how I did that for Orin.
Snowflakes.
Oh my god. Don't tempt me. I will hide snowflakes in his outfit if I remember to. Oh my god. Boy deserves to be fancy and thematic.
Heck yeah.
Oh my god. You can tell my energy has simmered down significantly, but I'm feeling a lot more alert than I was last stream. So what do we want to talk about? Beth. Oh my god, I love you.
That's new. What do you wish to talk about?
I don't know.
Look at that beauty.
I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's tone it down just a little bit. Okay. Here we go.
Hi, Steve. Welcome back.
Steve, thank you. Oh, feeling really good about it. Oh, my beautiful, beautiful. I love my kids.
They're beautiful.
Let me think. Chat, do you have anything you'd like to talk about tonight? Any questions? Any, deep thoughts about the universe? Not that we think about particularly deep things in the universe here, but, you know, we could, as a treat.
Any things you wish to hear us blab about?
Yeah, because I can always pivot back to Bendy. That is not out of the question.
I will be right back.
Take your time.
Actually, I'm gonna... Real quick. Steve.
You don't have to go to all that trouble for little old me. Thank you, Will. I'm honored.
Oh, jeez, wow, that's a lot of Twitter notifications. Don't mind me, I'm gonna real quick. Oh, okay, I'm getting a bunch of notifications because people didn't bother to untag me. Like, okay,
You're very sweet, Steve. Thank you.
okay. Let me repost this over on Blue Sky as well. Oh, and Zango's art stream is coming up soon, too. Oh, I should probably link that for you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm doing things on my phone. Alright, so let me... Yeah, go stretch. Everybody shrimp check real quick. Ugh, make sure you're not shrimping. Real quick, I'm just gonna put that in a spot where I can easily access it. So my dear friend Shiny Zango, who was here earlier, tends to host a stream every year right around the holidays. And this year, it is taking place on the 22nd. And she has just put out the announcement for it, so I'm going to share it with you so that you know when to check that out. She streams over on Twitch, as opposed to me. I stream here on YouTube. We love Zango so much, and that's going to be a great time. We're going to get together with a bunch of our old Nutcracker friends. I will most likely be there, pursuing voice acting shenanigans, because yes, why not? Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, but... Not obviously. It may not be so obvious, Beth. Shush. But, you know, I feel like I'm obligated to make an appearance. Even if, like, not obligated. I want to make an appearance. I love getting to be a part of this. And it's just like, you know,
Clara has to show up at some point.
Exactly. Gotta flirt with your creator. Gotta
No.
make it clear.
I am not flirting with the creator, no. We can't say that, Bev. This ain't Bendy. Oh my god. I mean, that's not any weirder than, you know, things I've said as other characters. Like, I believe I partook in Ara Ara at some point. In fact, I want to say that was as Venus, but Steve, remind me. Yeah, I will. I am not above voicing Shenanigans. Holy cow. Actually, I think, yeah, that's a little nicer. Oh my god. Steve, you flatter me, darling. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that was a time. Oh man. I mean, I won't do anything that's like NSFW or, you know, super raunchy, but like general shenanigans, I will absolutely partake.
Oh, absolutely.
Crap, we forgot a hair section. Hang on.
Ah.
There we go. I don't remember either, but I know it was more than one of you on the Annualia team that wanted that. It was really funny. Okay. Oh, Lorraine, you beautiful, beautiful rose, you. Oh, I love her. My beautiful, beautiful daughter. I'm so glad that my pen tablet is behaving with this particular monitor. This actually makes it really fun to look at the stream. Because usually I have this windowed in such a way so that I can't see my references well. Not that I'm using my reference at the moment, but actually no, I am. I do have my reference on the other screen. But it's like usually I have the chat like towards this side where all my layers are, and it's kind of hard to navigate, which is why I don't color as much on stream. But oh my god, this is fun. This is nice. I may never be able to go back. Like, I tell people that I stream with one screen, and they're like, what? Like, they're horrified. Like, how do you do it? I'm like, I'm patient. But also, so Beth got exposed to this recently, because I want to try something. So while my sister was here, our original plan for a stream was if we could find the time to get it to work, we wanted to stream some old PC games from when we were kids. Like stuff on CD-ROMs, okay? Like, we had all sorts of fun games during that part of our lives. It was great. But the thing is, whenever they still work, by the way. I've tested a lot of them. Most of them still install. Most of them still play really decently. It's surprisingly fun. It's a surprisingly fun challenge to get that to work. But, the thing is, they blow up the screen and change the proportions of it when they're running. Now, I want to see if I can get them to run while still keeping my stuff for OBS on the other monitor. Because if I can do that, then I can stream them. And that would be so much fun. I want to take you guys through the stupid stuff I played as a child, because I just think that would be really funny to do. Oh my god, her hair, girl. I'm gonna deselect for a minute. I'm gonna reselect it shortly. Beth, how are we feeling about this?
I'm loving it.
Thank you. Oh my god, I think I do want to blend it just a little bit and then come in with more emphasis. Because there are some parts that need to be a little darker.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I might do that on a layer on top of all of this. I say as though... Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, I want to expose you guys to, like, Kelly Club Pet Parade and stuff like that. Like, is it silly? Yes. It's my silly, though. Oh, wait, wrong brush.
Give me a second.
Take your time, love.
You know, chat, I've been debating going and posting some of my thoughts on Bendy Lone Wolf over on Tumblr. Because there actually is a lot I'd like to talk about in terms of some things. And I guess...
Sweet.
Oh, Beth.
Sorry. Dealing with the dog wanting to claw his way into the door.
Oh, Beth. You're... poor Jack.
Jack is misbehaving.
Jack, no. You gotta be good to Beth. She deals with enough bullshit. Thanks, Steve. We talked about it a little bit earlier in the stream, but I am excited for Lone Wolf. Hey, Nuva.
Hey, Nuva.
Good to see you, darling. Hope your back is nice and stretched.
Me.
But yeah, so one of the things I noticed about the Meatly's tweets in the aftermath of the trailer coming up was that he says it was fun working on Boris Lone Wolf. The game's not out yet. What do you mean was? Now, Bendy, for a little while here, has been a 3-person development team, or so we've been led to believe. Where it's like, you know, hey, it's, you know, the 2 game devs and 1 of the writers, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But for him to say it was fun, and then for both him and Mike to go, hey, you know, now we're pivoting and we're going back to working on the cage, I have some questions about that. Namely, what do you mean was? The game's not finished yet. At least as far as we've been led to believe. So why are you saying was? And I'm thinking maybe what's happening, and don't quote me on this because, again, we don't know for sure. I think what might be going on here is that maybe they're transitioning to letting somebody else handle the console ports. Because this game is coming out on every single console. Like, it's coming out on Switch, it's coming out on PS5. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And the original Boris and the Dark Survival did not come out on all those consoles. It was only on PC and mobile. So that would be a pretty big departure, all things considered. So it's like, it's really interesting to me that they're calling themselves a 3-person team, but then are they outsourcing this? It's just, that feels odd because I feel like they've been very against relinquishing control of their projects to somebody else. So that's a weird thing to hear in my mind. I'd like some more clarity on this point, is my point. Like, I've got questions, boys.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense that they'd outsource. But also, at the same time, it's like, given their track record with outsourcing to ports, it's like...
Yeah, with, like, Rooster Teeth for the Bendy stuff on Switch. Oh, God.
Yeah, I understand that would take out a part of my audience, but I'd also probably be like, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick to one kind of thing.
I mean, maybe they noticed a significant decrease in their player base when they didn't port to Switch. Because there are a lot of Bendy players that will not participate unless it is on console. I also appreciate that they're making an effort to release all of the console versions at the same time. Like, it's gonna be PC, mobile, console, all together, all the same day. Which is much, much appreciated. Holy cow.
Yeah, I do appreciate them at least making an effort to help to reduce the risk of spoilers. Because, man, them and spoilers.
It's kind of a disaster. I mean, like, I will tell you many a story about how frustrated I was with the way that the trailer was made for Bendy and the Dark Revival when it hit consoles months later. I was very upset. Like, I had already experienced the game with everything going on PC, so this did not affect me so much. But it did affect several of my friends, and it kind of sucked to have the final boss revealed in the trailer for the console version. It's like, guys, it's bad enough when your fan base does this. Don't you do it too? You don't just reveal Shipaway Dudley to the unsuspecting public. It's not how this goes. Hi, Baby Lack.
Hello.
It is a day to be a Bendy fan. We were just talking about Lone Wolf. How are you feeling about Lone Wolf? I haven't actually gotten your opinions on it yet. I'd love to know. But yeah, like absolutely no qualms. Like, marketing is hard. And if you really feel that Chipaway Dudley is, you know, the strongest thing in your game, then you should probably do something with it. But, like, maybe don't reveal the final boss. That was kind of an epic moment, and now a bunch of gamers who have been waiting patiently and not engaging with your game, and not engaging with fandom for all these months that it's taken to reveal Dark Revival on console, had it ruined. And, like, that kind of sucks. And the worst part is, it wasn't like it was optional. It was ruined by the trailer that told them the release date for their game.
Yep.
Like, come on.
I will have to disagree. If the final boss is the best piece of marketing you've got, then there's some bigger issues than the marketing.
Yeah, I don't think Shipaway Dudley is even the best part of Dark Revival. Like, it was really funny. I was tuned into a stream earlier where they were talking about how brilliant Wilson is, because he's Joey if he never learned. And I'm like, is he though?
What did Joey learn?
Like, I'm sorry. Yeah. What did Joey learn? Like, there are so many people who are so behind him having grown and become a better person, and I just don't buy it. Like, he's grown a little bit, but not that much. I mean, I get it. Dave Rivas does a really good job making him likable with his performance, but it's like, dude, Joey Drew is Joey Drew.
Yeah. We are told throughout the game he's changed. We are not shown he's changed.
Yeah, like, Joey, you're gonna have to do a little bit more work for me to believe that. Alright, reading your stuff.
Curious?
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, oh man. There are, yeah, Bendy, it's been a tough year to be a Bendy fan. I know every other Bendy fan is going like, oh, it's been a great year for us. Not for me. It's been a year of dread. It's been a year of heck. It's just been disappointment after disappointment. The graphic novel was not up to par with my expectations, and I wasn't expecting much of it.
The graphic novel was a choice. I want to know who had the holiday parties. Who had the blackmail?
Oh my god, Beth. But it's like, you know, finally we get something that appeals to me as a Bendy fan. Because the only thing I've been looking forward to for a while is, not something that we know a release date on. Granted, we don't know a release date on any of these things, but at least 2 of them are rumored to be coming out in 2025. The thing I'm excited for is Silent City. And that's, like, not a twinkle in anybody's eye. So yeah, Kat's having a time is the point here. What was my standout moment from Bat DR? And Beth, please answer this too. I want to hear your thoughts.
Okay.
God, what? I mean, do you have a standout moment from Bat DR? Because I'm actually struggling to figure out what is the good standout moment. I know what the bad one is.
So I have two for my standout moment in, oh, this is a really cool kind of moment. I was not expecting the team to do this.
Yeah.
Was the reveal of Henry's appearance.
Yes. Oh, that's pretty high on my list. I love that part. That was the best part.
That was probably implemented as the best they could have done.
Yeah. I just feel bad that it's, you know, fan service for the first game that's the best moment.
Yeah. My not so positive standout moment was when we were watching Flack, our mutual friend Flack, play.
You're
and
indoctrinating him.
Yes. And we saw him, and we saw after you get flow for the first time, you're able to get to where the elevator is, and then you can turn and you can see the lost ones doing their patrolling, and then one of them crouched and just kept scooting, sliding across the floor.
I forgot about that. That was great. I mean, it was broken, but it was funny.
It was broken. It was funny. It was broken, and it was just like, oh no, we're in for this kind of ride. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie dokie.
It was a time.
It was, but it was a very entertaining time.
It was. We had a good time. Oh, shoot. Go away. I don't want to see doll sales. Yeah, no. Honestly, we had so much fun playing with Flack. My goodness. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think for me, it really was Henry as well. Because I'm going to be real with you, I got really bored in chapters 1 and 2 for Dark Revival. And it was like, I was just waiting for something. I think the moment that Joey first shows up, I know it's a lot more talking and telling than showing. But, oh my god, Steve. Oh my god, you voiced something. Steve, I look forward to listening to this when the stream is over. Thank you. You were very sweet. Oh my gosh. Is it cool if I tell them what the name of the file is, though? Because that is darling. Oh my god, okay, let me grab her skin tone twice, and then let's play. Okay, keep it very warm.
Steve says, sure thing.
Oh, okay, it says, Oren reads poetry to Lorraine.wave. He gave me the high-quality file type. I'm special. For those of you who don't know, waves are just a really nice thing. Welcome, Murphy TV. Lovely to have you. Alright. Let me see. Okay. Well, maybe I should have given her a little eyeshadow, but nah, she doesn't need it.
Me.
What? You two were in cahoots? What? Beth! How dare you? Go behind my back!
I make merry mischief. What do you expect?
I love you, nerds. You're fantastic.
Love you too.
Alright, I'm gonna do a little stretch. Ugh. Shrimp check, folks. Make sure you're not shrimping. Also, hydration check. Make sure you're staying hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Beth, how are you on dinner?
We're mainly just waiting for my mom to get home, so we're still good.
Okay. 'Cause
See you later, Nova.
Take care, Nuva. Sweet dreams. We love you. Such a gracious host, that Nuva. Absolutely lovely person.
Mm-hmm.
We're really lucky that she runs Nutcracker season every year. It's such a delight. Love you too. Yeah, get complimented, nerd.
You look good in red, Nova.
And you know it. So do your kids. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say that. Ow,
Yeah. Nuva, I need it by my desk by tomorrow morning. Go to sleep first, then write it and put it on my desk tomorrow morning.
Oh my god, Beth. I love y'all. You are my people. Oh, I also gotta make sure I add in her freckles and her moles and beauty marks. Because I give those to my characters. They're very important to me, because I have those. And I think they're beautiful. Like, no joke. So, I don't know if I've ever talked about this on stream. When I was in college, I had some friends in my friend group who were Wiccans. And one of them was just, like, staring at my arm one day while we were having dinner, right? And she looked at me and she's like, "You've got Orion's belt on your arm." And I'm like, "I do? I do." Like, my beauty marks, my moles and my freckles, they do make up Orion's belt. It's kind of fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's your little fun fact about me. And it's actually included on my persona. You can't really see it here because I small. But, yeah, those are on me. They're just very subtle because, again, my texturing is subtle. You can't really see it here. Okay, a little bit of a Cupid's bow there.
You're pretty.
Yeah. My daughter is so pretty. I love her so much. Alright. I'm gonna real quick blend this out just a wee bit. I'm gonna go over it again a little more intensely. But also we're gonna add in some blush because girl needs to be nice and rosy. No. I didn't hit the right key. I also didn't hit the right key. Okay. Where's the blur tool? Hello.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, good girl. Good girl, Lorraine. Yeah, we'll get out the Dave Nagel brushes and texture up this baby. Real quick, let me zoom out, because it's important to look at it all zoomed out. I'm going to deselect for a second. Oh, my pretty girl. I love her. Oh, Lorraine, you cutie pie, you absolute darling. I love her. Have I mentioned I love her? I love her.
She's amazing.
Yeah, oh wait. Wait, I can't add on the blush just yet, or I'm gonna lose these colors. Unless I do something mildly intelligent. Real quick, I'm gonna Like a big old splotch on this layer that I'm gonna hide. Great, perfect. Thank you. She's very cute. Lorraine is darling. I love her so much. Okay, and now I need to put a little bit of pink in those cheeks. Actually, here. It's kind of a dusty rosy color. Where is... Ooh, that might be good. Hang on a second. Let's see. Is that going to be too pink? I mean, when is that ever a problem for me? Actually, more than you would think. Oh, yes. Yes, that's a good amount of red. I like that very much.
That's all.
Just a wee bit on the tip of her nose, because I really like that look. The slightly frostbitten, well, not frostbitten, just slightly blushy nose gives me life. I also really like it a little bit on the tips of the ears. You'll notice I do this with Orin a lot. He's so cute.
The blood flow. The blood flow.
The blood flow. Not that they have blood. They're painted that way, but...
Because it's cool. The blood flow.
I just like blushing. It's cute.
Okay, I'm gonna blend that a little bit more, because I've been using the blur tool, but I gotta blend. Blend.
Blend. Hello, 3, 2, 1, pie.
Pie! Welcome. Lovely to have you dabbing on in. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, my pretty girl. Actually, I don't want to go too much darker on this. I like where she's at. She feels good.
Yay!
But I am gonna just a little zhuzhing for added effect.
Making dinner before D&D. Ooh.
Oh, I hope D&D is fun tonight. Don't piss off the wizard.
When the DM smiles, it's too late.
Oh. Well, Beth, you're one to talk.
Yes.
So how much were you smiling when we ran our last Call of Cthulhu campaign?
I was mostly laughing.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. We kind of deserve that.
Falling over in my chair and then trying to keep track because I accidentally goofed up on my notes.
Oh, Beth.
But it was fun, and making sure, like, hey, let's not murder each other. We have the ink that's here to try and murder you guys. Let's not say we did.
Oh my god. Oh, Pie, I am rooting for you. Regardless of when you get it done, if you get it done, I'd love to see what you're making. I'm sure it's beautiful. I mean, your work is always great. Alright, and real quick, let us do a quick layer for Freckles, because your girl loves a little sprinkling.
Yeah.
Alright, where are you, Dave? There's Dave. Yeah, for a not human character, she's very human passing. But I hope your commissions go well.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Don't put all your weight on your arm, Cat. You're gonna make something fall. Oh, yes. Oh my god. If you guys have not seen the Adrenaline Dubs Christmas merch video, go check my community tab. I shared it. Y'all need to look at it. It's so cute. Ryan is an amazing fake Santa. Santa impersonation, go. That was great. But also, like, the merch for the holidays is looking fire. I love it a lot. I kind of want to get one of those gingerbread cookie stickers. They're really cute. Like, oh, the one with the sprinkles is just, it's adorable. Like, all of you did such a good job with that art. It's so pretty. And thank you for working so hard to make the video. It was delightful. Okay. I need to remember where she has freckles on her reference. Okay. So she's got a couple of moles, and they're right here. I need to go a little darker. Okay, there, 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 and here. Ooh, maybe that's a little too dark. Well, now I know where they go, at least. You're welcome. I gotta sing my people praises. Y'all do amazing work, and I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's her skin all shaded and colored.
Woohoo!
Alright, what comes next? Do I want to handle the gold? The gold is actually what I have this ref up here for. This is from my friend Boo Ryder. What is his usual Tumblr name? I should probably direct you to that. I don't know if he actually has this up on Tumblr. That would be good to know. Oh yeah, Looking Like a King. That's his Tumblr blog. Why was I not coming up with that? Yeah, no, he is an amazing artist, and this is his little, metals cheat sheet. Which I am going to need. I have to render some metal. Oh, man. But it's fine. We are starting to get a little tired, though. I think I'm probably gonna hop off around the time Beth has to hop off. If that's cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, what do we do next? Okay, where are her sleeves?
What about her face paint?
I suppose we could do that next.
I mean, you.
Here's the real question, what layer is it on? Hang on, I need to turn off the shading layers. And then go into her original ones. Oh, it is on the red layer, okay. Sure, let's do that. Because you're right, that's a good thing to do while we have it up here.
Yeet.
Not gonna do her mouth just yet, because her mouth is... Ugh. Hey, you know what would have been smart? This is the same color as her hair. I should have paid more attention to what colors I grabbed for that.
Oh. Whoopsies.
It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be slightly different, and, you know, maybe it should be. Easy
Help
treat.
it stand out.
Yeah, so it doesn't all blend together. trash. Oh, man. Actually, I think I'm good with that. Although, we could make it more sparkly.
Yes! Sparkles!
Beth, you're just as bad as I am. Oh my god.
Oh no! Someone to enable your glitter? Your sparkles? Oh no.
Oh no,
Whatever,
the
shall
heart.
you do?
No, stop. That's cute.
Ooh.
No, I can't do that. Oh, yes, I can.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Actually, okay. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oh, it's frosted. My girl. Oh, my pretty, pretty girl. Oh. Okay. Alright, green earrings time. Let's do it. Actually, wait. This is also on the red layer. Okay, let's do the other things that are red. They're a slightly different red. And now this, I do need to save the shading for, because guess what? It's on Orin too.
Huzzah!
But it's on a different layer.
Another layer!
A wrong layer. Why do we even have all these layers? Because Kat's indecisive.
Because you are working smarter, not harder.
I'm working in the interest of I can easily remove things if I mess up.
Exactly.
Nope. And her gemstone, which is oh so magical and wonderful.
Yeet.
Oh man. Chat, you ever just get enamored with your own OCs? You ever just fall in love with them?
So sparkly, so beautiful.
Thank you. Oh.
Ah, the genuine joy of the holiday season. When I'm done with this piece, it's gonna be so satisfying. I can't wait to post it.
Yeah. Hi, Lexi.
Hi, Lexi! Lovely to see you, darling.
We're enjoying the OCs.
Yeah. Okay, Saturn. Every day. Listen, Saturn, if anyone here has got great OCs, it's you. I love what I have learned of your work. You're fantastic. Yeah, no, I go for quite a while. Actually, how long have I been streaming?
About 2 hours.
Almost 3.
Almost 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Now
try
for-
not to go, like, too much longer than 3.
Yeah.
But then there was that one time with Boris, and well...
We couldn't. That was a time where we could not.
We were determined. We were locked in.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel a little bit bad about that stream. Like, oh my god, I feel like I was getting way too frustrated and needed to take my own advice of step away, you're not having fun.
Yeah.
But we got Sammy.
Also, yes, we got Sammy. That's the important part. We got Sam.
And now that save file is sadly gone. But it's fine.
It's fine. We got him again.
But no, you were saying, I'm so sorry for interrupting.
I just realized it's probably not intentional.
Yeah.
But Lorraine, being a former ballet dancer, having the red shoes. And there's...
Which ballet has the red shoes in it, Beth? I need a
Well,
reminder.
there's a Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale that I think got made into a movie about a ballerina called The Red Shoes.
They're the ones that force you to dance, aren't they?
Yeah.
Called it. You know, it's funny, because there's an old Christmas audio I did years ago, and it's not canon anymore, because plot has changed. Or no, wait, was it in that audio, or was it in something else? I don't remember. But Lorraine does, in fact, get, some red shoes to dance in at a Christmas ball and other occasions from Manny, because, yes.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna real quick, right above this layer, I'm gonna just real quick patch my colors. Because I'm gonna need that.
E.
Okay. Where was red? I do need to make this a little bit brighter. A little closer to white. A little darker red. But yeah, I don't stream very much. I try to do it at least once a month, and for once you're getting it twice a month, which is very odd.
Neat.
But I love spending time with y'all. You're great.
And so are you.
Just genuinely, I've got a great streaming community. You guys are fun. We have a good time. It's nice here.
Neat.
A little bit softer. Yeah, I don't need as fine of a point on that. I do need a finer point on you, though. Zoom in nice and wide here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
It's a little unorthodox, but hear me out.
I dig it.
Yeah. Very shiny shoes. Okay. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. My pretty, pretty girl.
Yeah.
Alright. Stretch check. Shrimp check. Make sure you're not shrimping.
Yeah.
Alright, what track is this? Oh, we're at the very last song of the soundtrack, before it gets to all the cut stuff.
Ah.
So it's like the heroic, the hero's journey is ended kind of a thing.
Yeah. Nice.
And now we're still far from over, but let's see here.
Well, I actually may have to bow out for dinner.
That is fair. You know what? I think it is probably time to call it a night. I have had so much fun getting to stream and work together with all of you. Thank you for joining us on this journey.
Yeah.
And I think...
Thank you for having us.
Hey, I am always happy to have you. Oh my god. You guys are great. I love streaming with you. It's wonderful. But for now, we're gonna tune out. Great question, Talls. It is 10 o'clock on the dot. I advertise my streams in Eastern Standard Time for a reason, because I'm on Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you very soon. And happy holidays, because I'm not going to see you again before Christmas, most likely. So, have a wonderful, merry, and bright season with all your loved ones. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
If I can see where OBS is to turn it off.